Good morning. May not be hitting the panic button, but then I would believe that we could probably be getting into a phase of a correction, or at least the demand should overpower the supply should overpower the demand for the markets over the very near term. So what we saw yesterday and day before. So day before we saw the indices going into a sharp selling pressure. Then yesterday we saw the first half the index going into a phase of a bounce, but we failed to surpass about the day before yesterday's high for both the indices Nifty and Bank Nifty. And in the second half, we saw the index coming back into making fresh swing lows for themselves. Bank Nifty closing at almost a fresh monthly low for itself. Also is an indication that there is weakness which is emerging into the bank index, and the Nifty is also now on the verge of breaking below the 21,500 mark. So this could be a double retest of the support as well as a possible break below the crucial support for the indices. So I think it's at these point of times it makes a lot of sense to try and be a bit more cautious than what we were maybe in a few weeks back when the indices were going into a strong degree of momentum. So we are consolidating, but the drift on the consolidation should be on the downside.
Right. Nooresh, hi, morning. What do you make of the weakness that we've been seeing consistently in the likes of HDFC Bank and SBI? And I want to correlate that to where you're going to trade, the Nifty Bank this morning, and of course, coupled with ICICI Bank.
So the heavyweight banking space has not been able to see any follow-up as such. So if you look at it, 1000 was the previous high for ICICI Bank, crossed above it, went to 1040, came for a retest, and every attempt tries to make a pullback up towards 1020 levels. The stock again flops out. So we have seen that happen with ICICI. Then we go to HDFC Bank, the next heavyweight. 1700, 1750 has been a problem zone for the last 4 years. This might be the 6th or the 8th attempt on that area. Merger done, merger not done. All the periods over the last 4 years, every time it has come closer to 1700. It's become a problem zone. Again, we've started correcting from the same levels. So going forward, once it can sustain about 1700, 1750, that is where the trend changes. Same thing happens with SBI. 630 was the previous high, went above 630, made a dash towards 650, and now we are back below 630 levels. Out here also 610, 630 remains the support zone. But most of these heavyweight names have not shown a downward momentum also in a strong way. So for now, it looks like a consolidation to be happening across all the indices. So Bank Nifty as well as Nifty could consolidate, have a slow drift rather than a sharp fall.
Drift is what's expected.